So I've been kind of thinking to myself of the recent news that Apple's been doing, and with so much of the butchering Apple's been doing with iOS 16, I've been kind of thinking to myself that there was actually an iPhone that kind of avoided all of this for better or for worse. Now, to kind of lay the lay of the land, last year when iOS 16 came out, I thought it was a pretty good update. I thought it brought a lot of stuff to the table. However, they did one really weird thing that it kind of broke my heart. They discontinued the iPhone 6s and the iPhone 7. Now, I want to kind of separate those two devices. With the iPhone 6s, I think that was a good move. The 6s probably shouldn't have gotten any more updates, so that clearly made sense to me, and I wasn't really even that upset about it in that specific standpoint. But it wasn't until Apple pretty much came through and discontinued the iPhone 7 and the 7 Plus, that's when I was a little sad about it. Actually, I was very sad about it because those iPhones easily could have supported the next version of software, so much so in fact that there were iPads that had even less chipsets or less powerful chipsets than the ones in the iPhone 7s. Those ones ended up getting iOS 6 or iPadOS 16, and the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus did not get iOS 17 or 16. And those iPhones did not get iOS 16. So that was something that was very weird. I don't understand why Apple did that. But now I think there actually may be a little bit of room for Apple to go ahead, or for us to say, hey, the iPhone 7 kind of dodged a bullet. And in this case, with all of the issues that iOS 16 kind of had, things like the battery issues, the bugs, the glitches, and now it's looking like Apple's going through and somewhat tightening so many different things within iOS 16 or iOS in general, that maybe the iPhone 7 and the history of that phone kind of is a little bit better than if it actually ended up getting that version of software. There was one really big thing that came inside of iOS 16.4, the beta, which was the removing of the developer betas, or that just beta portion of your specific phone. I'm not 100% too sure, we're still gonna have to kind of wait and see what Apple does here. But if that ends up being the case, that is going to be one of the weirdest things Apple's ever done. I am not a fan of that at all. But if that ends up happening, well, at least we can look back at something like the iPhone 7 here and be like, hey, at least this specific device ended up kind of getting that, at least it was able to do that during its lifetime. At least when it ended, it didn't have to experience the weirdness within iOS 16 and the weirdness in which Apple was going through and basically removing all these crucial features within their phones that we love. So I say that to say, if you own an iPhone 7 or 7 Plus, like I've said before, still keep it if you want to. That thing's not going anywhere anytime soon, but just keep in mind that in the next few months, especially in the next year or two, once iOS 17 comes out and once iOS 18 comes out, just keep in mind that you may want to upgrade. But I think the iPhone 7 kind of got a little lucky that I was able to avoid some, and if not all, the issues that iOS 16 pretty much had. So if you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.